I started so late, so it probably will be a little shorter. I've really been trying to find, I love this outfit, but I thought with the new... I thought it'd be good to change things up, and also because I wanted to try different jobs too. But I can't, it's so hard to decide on something. I'm realizing how picky I am. And I'm also broke. I'm getting broke. I used to have so much money. I've also been trying to level crafting jobs to fix that money issue. And also, to be honest, there's so much that I have to clear out in my inventory that I'm sure that there's a lot of things I can sell. I'm just very disorganized. I need to go through that all. I've been doing a little bit of it. It's certainly better than it was, but... The exarch awaits you. Orphan.
How did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest?
Very nice room. I had a ghostly visitor. I shouldn't have exposed him like that.
That is good to hear. Should you want for anything, pray let me know. Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts. This map shows the lands of Northrend, the only area to be spared the flood of light.
Wait, so is this where we appeared? And it was already really bright and there was monsters eating people. Which is kind of crazy. I wonder what must it be like outside of those walls? Or can you even physically like exist there at all?
The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland. To the north is the fairy kingdom of Ilmeg.
Oh.
That is where you'll find Urianger.
Oh my god, I want to go to the fairy kingdom.
To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest.
Oh. I got all these places. I guess we are going to. Can't imagine we wouldn't. Oh my gosh, I believe that there is like a fairy. I've been in a rabbit hole of looking at outfits, and there's some headwear, crown stuff that are really cool, but usually you have to buy them with real money. They're all in the Mog Station, I think. The fairy crown, among other things like that.
Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty.
The only, I was on sort of a rabbit hole because if I change my outfit to... if I use the outfit I'm wearing now for Bard, then I want to change it to blue because it matches the weapon better, but then I can't use like the ribbon that I have because it can't be dyed for some reason, which is really interesting. I don't know why the ribbons aren't dyeable. This is so unimportant, but it's just like it's a rabbit hole I've been going down. The fashion in this game is fun. Wait, what about everyone else? Why can't they be reached without difficulty? Is it... They look like they're very isolated, I suppose.
As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium.
Okay. They're all separated. I guess they split up to find solutions.
Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness.
Ooh. Wait, that's so crazy that he's saying that the islands are easier to get to than those other places that are on the same land. Is that castle next to the island the city on the island, or I wonder if it's something else?
For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alize, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armarang.
Arid waste. Doesn't look very... I'm so
They lie
curious
upon
what
the
these
very
places
edge
look
of
like.
the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin Eaters.
Oh. Wait, but then I wonder why the people on the island don't, because I feel like they're... It looks like they're close to the wall too. Although maybe it helps that there is water separating them? That part of the land goes into the light.
In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe. So, will it be Calicia or Armarang? It matters not which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you have made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount. Ah, but you must be wondering about Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin Eaters.
Why the hesitation at new companion? What is going on here?
Being out
Hi!
on the move, his whereabouts are
Nice to
often
see
difficult
you.
to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
My day's been good. Pretty chill day, but I ended up going down a bit of a rabbit hole earlier, and then I started streaming a bit late. I ate something, I ate like a beef curry, and did some chores. Just things like that. What about you? How have you been? What the heck is going on at Thancred? Dealing with a headache the whole day, but I'm sorry. That sucks. Those are the worst. Were you able to take any medicine or something to help alleviate it? Okay, I'm gonna learn my lesson. I'm gonna open this thingy. I'm using it. I'm not letting it sit in my inventory. Let's see if it gave me anything. It helped a bit, which is good. That's good. At least it got a little better. I hope it ends soon. Oh, who should I go to first? I hope it really does not. Well, maybe I don't hope that. I don't know. I just want to be able to go to both places. feel like they're making me choose a favorite twin. This isn't right. Hello, how are you? Oh, by the way, guys, there's some new emotes now. Not just for subscribing or anything, for following. So, use those if you want. I'm good too. My day has been chill. I got distracted going down a rabbit hole of clothing in this game earlier, and I ended up starting stream late because of it. Yay! I'm glad you liked them. Yeah, I do like them. They're cute. I'm really happy with the artists. They did a really good job. But actually, I should probably ask you guys your opinion. I was struggling to determine what emote I should put in the last following slot and which one in the subscribing one. So, which one would you guys like to use? What would you see yourself using more often, I guess? Let me pull them up. Let me see. Oh yeah, okay. So there's like a fire one where I'm kind of like, it's kind of like a mohaha vibe, right? Raising your hand, going, yeah. And then there's one that's like a confused one, like a blank stare and a sort of floating signal. I don't know if you guys can. Are you able to see it from your end, even if you can't use it? If there's one you would see yourself using more, then I could change it. Well, that doesn't show me anything. I thought I'd get a look at the. I thought I might get a look at the city or something. I did. Okay. I'll think about it. Okay, I'm gonna go with LSA. I hope we get to go. I'm sure we'll be able to go everywhere anyway, though. It's alright. Okay. I just want to ask in case. Ready to depart for Amarang. That's how you pronounce it. Alice will be overjoyed to see you safe. I know she was particularly concerned for your well-being. She impressed upon me how regrettable the timing of her summoning was, repeatedly. It was pretty regrettably bad timing. I only hope that my part in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness. Here, this is a letter of introduction addressed to a man named Cassard, the master of a merchant caravan. There are a few who know the ways of the desert as well as he does. There are a few. Find him at the Amaro Lodge. He will see that you reach your destination. Yippee! Oh, I can just accept them both. Well, that was... I really did not need to do all that sort of thinking then. You'll visit Alphino and Calusa then? Excellent. As I mentioned, your destination is an island off the west coast, so you will need a mount capable of making the journey. Here is a letter of introduction. Presented to Zem Genmai, the master of beast at Temenos Rookery, and he will take care of you. When you see Alphino, be sure to pass on my warmest regards. Like I'm gonna make some food prepared. No problem. I hope you enjoy your food. Isn't this place so pretty? Okay, I do want to go to Alizé first, but the Alphino one said something about a mount. I'm wondering if I should just get that one. I don't know if he'll send me away or if he'll just give me the mount. I'll just go to Alizé. We have to go to... this thingy. Moral Watch. I wonder what the heck that's for anyway. Oh, launch pad. Oh, no, it was up, wasn't it? This place is still a little confusing to me. Oh, I can just use the Ethernet. I always forget I can do that. If you come looking for work, I might have a spot for another guard. Maybe the Shadowbringers. Yeah, it's still confusing. Yeah, it's got so many different like levels that go to different places. But it's not. It doesn't feel like a linear. It's very confusing. I was struggling to find all the aether crystals everywhere. Because they would look like they're close to each other, but then I'd realize, oh, they're on a different floor. For whatever reason, I feel like they should put like a little arrow or something like they do with directing you to your quest on the map. But they don't do that. I wish they did. It would definitely help a bit. Oh, a friend of the Exarch. Hoping to meet someone in Amarang, are you? Then I shall be your guide. I was about to set off for our outpost there, as a matter of fact, so we can leave right away, assuming you have everything you need. I'll set that off to the forgiving sands we go. We now travel to Amarang, speak with the Adroit, a Moro tamer to fly to the desert. You can also use your Aether Compass to assist with locating Aether currents in the regions. The Aether Compass can be found in action. Yeah, so I discovered that earlier when I was looking through different things in the game. Discovered is not the correct word, because I definitely was taught about it before. I just forgot that it existed. That makes so much more sense how you can find the Aethers now. I need to go back to the old regions and do that and get them all. So I don't have to worry about whether I can fly or not.
Arang. From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Arang once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Armarang meant majestic land in the language of his people.
Wow. Majestic land. Even though it's in ruins, it's so good.
And so
it's
it
very
might
pretty.
still be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
Didn't bother my discover line. Yeah, that's probably the easiest thing to do. I need to dedicate some time to doing that and getting all of them. Wow, it's so cool. I love how it's like completely crooked in the sand. Like it's sinking. It's so neat. I want to get a good look at it. What the heck is that? Wow. Giant armadillos and some cactus creature over there. Gotta be careful not to die and get sent back to Ulta. Giga tender. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at that. Wow. It's kind of trippy. Oh my god, it actually is kind of trippy. I feel dizzy. So cool. Oof, no matter how many times I come here, the cold never fails to catch me off guard. The sky may be as bright as in the scorching hours of a day, but it gets brisk enough to make you shiver. Now the Exarch's letter said I was to take you to the inn at Journey's Head, which is where this Alice, a friend of yours, is staying. That's a fair old distance, so I propose we make a stop in Mordsok to break up the trek, allowing me to attend to some business and you to enjoy the local hospitality. Sounds good? Good. Journey Wiki pretty much is a little They're located on the same, Musky Path. Ah, okay. I'm glad they're in the general vicinity. And also, that the wiki has them all. I'll probably do it off stream. Because I play a lot off anyway. But any I come across, I'll. Sorry, I was fixing something. Okay. Alright, you lot, I'm off, and I'd better not see the goods covered in sand when I get back. Right, we head southwest, straight as an arrow. Why didn't we explore this thing? Okay, I'm gonna ignore him for a second. Oh. The amount of time I went really out. I had to see that when I was written. Wait, yeah, I'm with you there. I'm not the most observant. I miss things right in front of me all the time. Oh, okay, I guess we journey into the wilderness and hope we don't get caught. Okay, Sprout, let's try to avoid monsters. Oh, that cactus is so big, it's crazy. Oh, bridge. Oh, ah. I know the light is bad and all, but it's so pretty. Stop here a moment. This is your... What the hell? I just watched my cat do a backflip. This is your first visit to Amaring, is it not? Before you cross the river of sand, you need to turn around and feast your eyes on that. Feast my eyes on... what? Oh, look at his face! He looks so stupid! Oh my god. They both them big, didn't they? That's Kas or Charl? I'm really butchering that one. Is it still quiet? I have to make it a lot closer. Hello, how are you? They built it big, didn't they? That's Carcer. I can't. I'm butchering this so badly. Carcer Charles. Char. Kashar. A fortress meant to protect the northern reaches of Naboth-Uring. Well, sort of. Is it still... There's no way. Is it quiet for everyone, really? I feel like when I listen back, it's not that quiet. Although I don't really like hearing my voice, so I do kind of, I don't listen to her that long, admittedly. How about now? Yeah, I think I do have a... I do tend to talk really quietly. Which is so interesting, because when I'm... No, it's okay. But I appreciate you telling me. I want everyone to be able to hear well, you know? Seeing what was left behind, I believe it when they say that it was once, one of I can't pronounce anything. Norfront's mightiest nations. At least until the flood came along. Great chunks of Naboth-Uring's lands were lost to the light, its great city included. The few who survived didn't see much point in staying. Most of them, anyway. It'd probably be hard to live there. It's on an incline. It's like sinking into the sand. No, not many choose to come here these days. Not with everything in ruins. Even that hulking great fortress has become a little more than an Amara roost for me and my caravan. But not everywhere is as deserted as this place. Just wait until you see Mordsu. Let's press on, shall we? My poor Chocobo is still in the stable. I've been trying to dye him a specific shade of pink, but every time I feed him fruit, it just reverts back to white. It's a work in progress. I'll have to see in a few hours what it turns out to be. It's so pretty and cool looking. Okay. Whoa, there's a giant skeleton over there. I wonder what animal that's from. Oh yeah, actually I've been using the Chocobo calculator and it worked at first, but something, I don't know. I think I just initially used the wrong order accidentally or something, so I think this time I tried doing more than I technically needed to, and I'm hoping that it'll work. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, there's an ether right here. Oh my gosh! They have kobolds! I love these guys. Oh, there's so many of them. Here we are, Mordso. I don't know how to pronounce that. By the blessed shadow, I love this town. I love your enthusiasm, City of the Mord. Mordso, not just full of Mord, but Humes. Humes is so goofy. And all manner of others too. It has long been a refuge for folk displaced by the flood, so the population is nothing if not diverse. Oh, have you met a Mord before? They might look like shifty little blighters, but a more welcoming lot you could never wish to meet. So that's what they call kobolds here. Speaking of which, we should pay our respects to Master Gen. I'll ahead and let him know we're. Gosh, I can talk. I'll go ahead and let him know we've arrived. What's that sound? The rack. They're so cute, I love them. It was Gabu that really made me appreciate them. But I can go in here. Ooh. Cute, they got like a little loft thing. Bun Bun? Cute name. They look like mangy rats to me. They do, that's why I love them. I love things that look like that. They just look so goofy and... What pretty eyes! He's scratching his head like, what do you mean, kobold?
Master Gen, this is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
Very good, very good. Though friend or no, all are welcome in Mords.
I was not expecting that voice.
As things stand, this souk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Armorang.
Ah, moored souk. Okay.
You'll find ore from the mines here, of course,
you.
but all manner of other things too, many of them rare. As I told you before, not many visit Armorang by choice, but moored souk's a different story. Merchants come from miles around to purchase the relics the Maud dig up.
Oh.
Aye, that they do. For Maud do not dismiss the spoils of the earth. We clean them and polish them and reveal to the world their true value. That is why they come here, come from far away, come with much money. And so our souk is always busy, busy, busy. No such thing as a thing no one needs.
No such thing as a thing no one needs.
You say that every time, Master Gengen. Some sort of family motto, wasn't it? Or perhaps a Maud philosophy, for which we should all be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed. Now then, if you intend to spend any time here, you'll want to gain the trust of the locals. And there's a little custom all newcomers are expected to observe.
The cracking of the coin purse. You buy one thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
As the good Maud says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very expense. A Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
Verbert gold?
Oh.
Real Verbert gold?
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Here, newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
Oh no, you want my goods, newcomer? I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
Over here! Come on,
God, that was crazy.
Enough of that! Calm, I say! This one must still journey through the barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots. Nothing better for the road than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
Sounds good to me. Food. Oh my gosh. You Muggles are everywhere. You're suspicious. You deceive me with your cuteness. Welcome to Ronron's Traveler. I have wares to empty your purse and fill your belly. Take your time, stare and sniff before you choose, but no trolling on the merchandise, yes? You may move the camera as well as zoom in, target. Okay. Oh my gosh, okay. What the heck is this? Bread? Worms? Maybe not worms. Although I wonder if they'd find that surprising. Skewers? Well, the thing is, the meat is mystery meat. We don't know what it is. Bread is probably the safest. However, I want the skewer. Oh, they're frogs. I really should have assumed it. Well, hey, some people... Okay. But, you know, maybe they taste like chicken. I've never had them before. No, the alligator does, though. Oh, you like those? Chewy skewers. Chewy. Find small frogs hidden under rocks. A spear of stick, then roast over fire. Crackly on the outside, gooey on the inside. Perfect for snacking. Gooey? I don't like that. Oh, okay, I guess I get to choose more than one, huh? That's my ever-burning bounty, made of the best parts of the lizard. Cured with special spicy spices. Some find the smell challenging, but it'll warm you up on a chilly desert nights. Challenging? What could go wrong with the bread? I call that mush loaf. I don't really like my bread mushy. The middle is stuffed with bittersweet cactus fruits, so even if the bread dries out, it's still moist inside, keep you going in the heat. You know what? You might be onto something, Ron. I don't have to choose the... Oh, you're not giving me a choice. What was the point of this? I have to choose the worms? Hello, how are you? Oh, by the way, there's new emotes now. How you been? I've been good. My day's been good. Chill, had some chores and stuff. Everyone's favorite. Plump white worm slathered in honey. Everyone's favorite. Once you eat a glazed wriggler, you'll never want any other treat. Oh boy. Naruto. The Naruto ones are a little older. I bought them from like a pre-done pack. And then I got some other ones too. I wish we had more slots though for emotes. I know you get them more as you grow, but still. They all look tasty, yes. Which to choose? Oh, okay, good. You maxed out your slots. I'm close to mine. I bet I only have a few. You need 20 subs for 2 more slots. Yeah, and isn't it kind of brutal, right? I wish that they would lower the requirements a little bit. I feel like that's a lot. You know, lizard meat is fine, but the thing is, they said that the scent was challenging, so maybe I should go for the mush loaf. Oh, that's not very... God. Don't like my loaves mushy. You'll get a lot of stuff that is good. Very wise. He won't wither on the sands with a gut full of cactus fruit filling. You have the gold. And done. One Vobertite honor buys you 40 loaves of bread. I don't know if I need 40 of them. Yeah, the sub-counter doubles. 20 and 30 and 40. Ah, I see. At least it's not just like a few slots that open. Oh! What the heck? I have to eat all of them? What an appetite! What a belly! A new legend is born in Mortsuk. It's a while because I have one active silent away. We have the 20 at least. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it, if it piled? Oh my god. She's gonna freaking die. Why would they make her eat all 40 of them? Consider your point purse cracked. I am pleased to accept your custom, and Gengen will be pleased that you honored ours. Oh! Keeping the merchandise down, yes. No returns. What was suggested I go here? Food of all things. I think I was so happy before about it. You suggested it. I was watching you from here, Aki. You honored our custom and with great relish. You'll always be welcome in Mordsuk. If you need anything in Amarang, we are here to provide. Well, I won't be needing food in the future, that's for sure. We're heading off the meal. Is that a monkey? It's a kobold or a mort. They're a little... I don't even know what to call them. little rat creatures. God, you have courage, my friend. Ronron's wares are more exotic than harmful, but I don't envy you the bellyache you'll have on the morrow. They do look a bit monkey-like. Their tails. Alright, now that you've eaten, I expect you're eager to get back on the road. Will you mind if we delayed our departure a touch? I have a few deals left to close before I conclude my business here in Mordsuk. Oh, offering your services, are you? Aye, well, an assistant would certainly help hurry things along. I have a receipt here for some goods that need picking up from the market. All properly paid for, you just need to do the lifting and carrying. I'll go and take care of some last-minute haggling then. See you in a bit. Oh, but I was like, why is there... I saw 50 in the chat and I didn't understand what was going on. Yay for it! Emotional support for it. I like this one. I don't like the Bellsprout one. You view the market receipt at any time during this quest by using the relevant item in the key items menu. Market receipt. Oh. Oh boy, thank you. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have reminded you. Oh, see, that's much better. Where do you say again? The items menu. Items? Is one of the busiest Pokemon lines? What do you mean by busiest? Oh, sussiest? No way! He's not sus, he's so innocent and cute. Oh yeah. He's just a little baby that waddles around. It's not his fault, he's a plant. He eats bugs. Why would anyone want to look at that and think anything nefarious? I say with the body pillow. God. It's not my fault, I was peer pressured into getting that one. I don't want to think about it. Well, it wasn't my body pillow. Someone else made it and then forced me. They forced me. I promise it wasn't me. Excuses. Oh. Oh, there it is. There it is. Freaking. Oh. Oh. Table cactus. Fontan iron ore photol. Out of ring antiques. I'm not gonna remember all that. I hope they're shiny. Wait. I have no idea they're having a body pillow. Well, maybe a Bellsprout body pillow. Weird abs. Wait, let me allow that. That was crazy. Why the heck is that automod? I've gone into wait, did it allow your message? That's so weird. I have gone into Automod before and fixed some of the restrictions, but so I really have no idea why that got caught because I've turned most of it off. Also, no problem. Thank you for lurking, and I appreciate you coming by and talking. It's a pretty color. Listen, maybe a body pillow of like Estinian, Emmerich, freaking someone like that. Not a not a muscly Bowsprout. Not Xenos either. I don't like that guy. Hungry again already? I have a strong stomach, friend, but I wouldn't eat those. Oh. Wait, but I'm supposed to take it, aren't I? Or is it tricking me? Oh, use the market receipt. Oh. I'm too lazy. Oh, gosh. I don't remember. I could open it again, I guess. Or just go to all the glowing things and try it. If you're handling Cassard's porter work, come to the wrong place. He has an outstanding orders. Oh boy. They're gonna think I'm stupid. Poorly scribed flyer? Prospective employees. What the heck is that? The highlight thing? Oh, for like a message? Oh, yeah. Hey, no touching. Merchandise is spoken for. You couldn't possibly change my mind with a better offer. What? Cassard sent you? Well, why didn't you say so? I wouldn't dream of selling his goods to a higher bidder. Oh, no. The buffering relics, wasn't it? All packed in that box there. Handle with care. Well, we got one. What are these fruits? Oh. What? No, this is Bun's private worm stash, not for sale. Oh. It's out of the circle, so I don't think there's anything here. I go over there? Oh. I recognize his name. Cassert's entity. Right, yes. What kind of orb is it again? Oh boy. The way. Can I. Wait, no. Are you sure? I don't want to see. I don't. Wait. Did I click on something? I'm trying to see. I was trying to click off of it. Okay, key items. Oh. Okay, table cactus, iron ore, antiques. Oh, okay, so we have. Was it the antiques we got already? I think. Iron ore, of course. Now to explain this box I have here, it's all yours. We know the armaments. We're looking for cactus. Where the heck? Out there. Oh. A water jar. I don't think so, but I'll just try it. It's from Milno's foot bath. Oh, what are you saying? Smash. Momo has an taste all black stuff and ready to transfer it. Oh. Well, maybe we already got the cactus then. Momo. Let's see. Momo. Gan. Ban. Telltale. Sun. Come on. What the heck? You came in with Cassard, yes? Good. I can finally stop thinking about that sack. Please take your prickly purchase. Oh, that's right, it was the cactus. Okay, baby. Got everything now. takes long enough for you to do that. Okay. Cassard. Who are you talking to? Hello. Don't tell me you've been around the entire market already. Aye, that's a lot. Alright, good work. And quick work too, considering you've not set foot in the place before. I thought you wanted to sit in a city like the Exarch, but something tells me you're not a stranger to visiting strange lands. Unfortunately, your efficiency presents something of a problem. I'd hoped to conclude all my business before you returned, but it seems there's been some confusion over one of the orders I placed. I'll have to drag in my middlemen and sort this mess out. I'm sorry to make you sit around and twiddle your thumbs. Cassard, it feels like an age since I last saw you. Well, if it isn't lovely Tesseline. It's been a while, but your timing could be better. This lady was on her way to meet with Alice. I'm supposed to be taking her to your corner of the desert, but a misplaced order has commandeered my attention. Wait, I know who you are. You do? Alice has told me so much about you. You're Aki, aren't you? I knew it! How wonderful to meet you in the flesh after hearing all those stories. I'm Tesseline. I work as a carer at the inn, and I've gotten to know Alice quite well since she took up her guard duties there. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Do you want me to take over as Aki's guide, Cassard? My shopping is all done, and packed for the road, so it would be no trouble. That would be great help, thank you. It looks like you'll be able to head straight out after all. My caravan and I will be in the area for a while yet. Seek me out when you've had your fill of Amarang, and I'll send you back to the Crystarium. Alice has been desperate to see you, so let's get you to her sooner rather than later. The inn isn't too hard to find, really. You can actually see the top of the rock spires from here. We just need to swing around the ridge, then head south. Come on, I'll get my supplies together and meet you outside. Oh, there's big turtles! There's turtles everywhere. All set? Oh, I should probably mention the wildfire. Well, most of them will leave you be if you keep your distance. The local coyotes have learned to prey on folk heading home from the markets. Did you say a wildfire? I must have misread that. I can usually swing a sword well enough to fend them off, but I may have loaded myself down with too many bargains today. Do you think you can handle any beast that tries to make a meal of us? I thought you might. Alice was always saying how much you... I mean... Let's get going, shall we? What you want to keep secret? That was weird. A sand ball. Cute. Oh. Well, it looks like I'm finding something sooner than... Oh wait, why am I moving? Oh my god, there's like a new battles fight sound. It's totally different. I really like it. Wandering coyote. What? Yeah, that's how you... Gosh, I can't believe I was... Oh, I don't sleep like that. It makes me so sad. I can't believe I've been going that long without even doing the proper rotational stuff. It's like the whole point of my job. I'm getting the hang of it a little bit more now. I'm sure there's still plenty of missing and need to learn, but it's a little better. Sorry, there wasn't much time to shout a warning or keep it in. Those things can be nasty. And yet hardly a match for you, it seems. I'd always thought Alice was strong, but in her mind, she was never... That makes sense. Well, we should push on. It might be best if you scout ahead and clear out any coyotes that have your scent. I'll wait here so you can fight without any distractions. I noticed newbie monk players don't have a problem with rotations when they're the first. Yeah, it's easy enough to just follow the basic stuff and then remember to do some, like, buffs here and there, but the whole thing of monk is being able to get into the different stances, and I just kind of neglected doing that because I didn't really understand it very well. Like a Twitch? That's where I am. What the heck? And I'm sure I'm still not doing as good as I can be, but I'm definitely understanding it a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Still need to do some muscle memory stuff though. I don't really fully get that stuff. Don't do that. Okay. Over here. Oh gosh. I'm running into enemies. Oh my gosh, what am I looking at? Look at that big bird thing. That's huge. I don't want to get attacked by it, but I want to see it. It's like a bird, dragon, lizard guy. A sugar? Cigar? Sugar? It has almost like a cobra shape, but a lizardy face and yeah, a whole combination of things. Oh, thank goodness you're back. I could hear the howling and snarling from here. Frightful creatures. Let's hope the rest have seen your handiwork and know to avoid us now. I need to get these supplies back to the inn. Oh, what's around this? Oh my gosh. Like in the salt area, there's those creatures in the ground. Ancient lizard. That doesn't look like a lizard at all. What a weird creature. Oh, I see his face now. It's so goofy. Scissor jaws. Oh, it's like encased in a... Is it underground? This is it. Thanks to you, I didn't have to trap my shopping even once. Come to think of it, I'm glad I didn't make the trip alone. It seems you ended up escorting me. I'll have to repay the favor somehow. But first, let's head inside, shall we? Alice! Welcome to the inn at Journey's Head. You might be our first visitor from the Crystarium since Alice arrived. It's not much, but it's home for the afflicted and a handful of carers. You don't know? I don't think I've met anyone besides Alice who is so unfamiliar with our situation. Most folk have grown up knowing someone who knew someone. I may leave out something obvious, so it may be best to have Alice give you the full explanation. I don't see the either anymore. Where is Alice? Following in her footsteps. Tesling cast her gaze around the inn, opening this one, I'll say. Now, where is she? I think she might be out on her patrol. You could wait, I suppose, but why not go and surprise her? She usually takes a look at things from the watchtower first, so you might be able to catch her there. It's not far. Head out this offside and you'll soon see it. I'll stay behind in case she comes back while you're gone. Oh my gosh, what am I looking at? Wow. so cool looking. Oh! So that's what it means to be in the light area. Everything is just like encased in crystal. Wow. It makes sense. I was wondering if, like, I was wondering what they meant by it. You just straight up get crystallized. There's definitely no way you can even journey out there, huh? Just straight up, right? I like it though. It looks to me very like otherworldly. The whole building being encased by it like that. Swallow it up. Waiting. Alice, your friend, where are you? Alice is nowhere to be seen, but you spot fresh footprints on the ground, and they look to be about the right size. The small footprints lead off to the northwest. Small. Alice is good. Small. This is tiny in general. Wait, my cat's blocking the screen, sorry. The footprints continue on to the northwest. Oh. I love the battle music now. What are you? Oh, don't hurt me, but what are you? Leave me be. I don't want to attack you. I'm letting you live in peace. No. The footprints curve around to the west. Okay. Oh boy. Inconveniently in the middle of so many enemies. Honestly, what the heck are you doing? They're all gonna start chasing me. We have a small opening here, but there's one right nearby. We have to go. Always going in the opposite direction. Convenient. There are more tracks here, but they end up in a mess of disturbed sand. Oh, it's one of those singers. Alice, what are you doing?
Is that... It can't be.
Girl, don't get distracted. You're jumping off a building. You almost lost that one. Not what you mean.
Just a lesser sin eater. Nothing to write home about. I knew you'd turn up sooner or later, but I had been hoping for sooner.
Just hug me, my friend. What are you doing?
How are you?
She's got a cool outfit, huh? I just dunk on her previous one or anything. Didn't mean it like that.
We've fought them to a standstill then. Exarch did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source. But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then. I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Urianger were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived. I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least.
Oh my gosh, they haven't even seen each other all? Well, Thancred's doing who knows what. Off being weird.
When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be, I want nothing more than to rush back and reassure them.
I know. Poor Tataru.
But we still haven't found a way to reverse the summoning. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urianger's vision. He may use 10 words where one would suffice, and they may often obscure as much as they reveal.
You got that right.
But on this matter, he was as clear as day. I do not doubt for one moment that he saw what he claims. Nor how difficult it must have been to speak about them. The 8th Umbral Calamity and your death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation. As much as I might want to go home, I don't want to go home to that. We can't allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters. That great wall of white is a remnant of the flood. 100 years ago, the balance in the first tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each passing day, and then, without warning, it burst forth like water from a broken dam. A colossal wave of pure light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared. For the most part, living things are composed of ether of various different aspects. But when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down. Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations. Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach.
I see.
But even that is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether, and triggering the birth of new monstrosities.
Oh, what a power.
They are creatures of base instinct, that exist only to feed and to multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason. Which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them. The infirmary is full of the Sin Eaters' victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
Oh my gosh, I see. That's terrible. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick water break before we keep talking to Alisaie, and I have to run a little ad thing to make the pre-rolls turn off again. So PRP, be back in 3 minutes, okay? PRP. Okay. Hopefully, the ad's done for everyone. My cat's giving me a funny look. Gotta try to distract her. Hi, welcome. Alright, thank you. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. Let's talk more fallacy then. It's just a matter of time, more or less, for the It's just a matter of time, more for some, less for the others. Those patients will all become monsters in the end. And to add insult to injury, the afflicted are feared, shunned, cast out of society, and exiled here to the edge of the world. The only good thing I have to say about this hellish place is that it has served me well as a training ground. Tesla and the others have also been kind enough to share their knowledge of the Sin Eaters. Which is knowledge I can now share with you, while you help me finish my patrol, of course. Here's what we'll do. I'll take the east side of the inn, and you clear the west. That way you can have an undiluted experience of the resident terrors. These marks on your map are where the usual trouble spots are. You can assume that any beast of a white hide or a carapace is a Sin Eater, but you'll know for sure soon enough when they come slathering after your ether. Remember, or be killed if these excuse me! Oh my god! All of a sudden. How rude to interrupt. God. Where are we? I'll take the travel spots are slapping after your aether. Remember, it's kill or be killed of these monsters. Once you've slain whatever's prowling around out there, we can rendezvous back at the north entrance. Good hunting. Oh my god. The sand sucker. Oh boy. Alright. Please don't kill me. I'll be sent back to old Rather not. I didn't need to do that. I need to pay more attention to the actual health bar they have. I was assuming that it would take a little longer. Okay, over here somewhere. Oh! I really should be using my mount on. Leave me be! At least like, you guys aren't even the Sin Eaters, man. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Are you still okay? Okay. Mount. Oh boy. Ignore me, sandworm. And lizard. Forgiven cowardice. Oh my god, I can't get myself again. I always do that. Ah. Oh, I shouldn't have gone down. It's over here. How did you fare? I thought there might be one or two lurking on the fringes. Nothing out of the ordinary for this area. I expect you noticed it yourself, but individually, these lesser sin eaters are no more deadly than any natural predator you might encounter in the desert. It's when they appear in numbers that they pose a threat. Much like the void scent, they have an unfortunate tendency to flock to the strongest of their kind. Thus, when a powerful sin eater goes on the hunt, it might be attended by a veritable swarm of weaker kin. Imagine an army of such creatures descending on a village or a hamlet. That's the basic idea behind my patrols, to cool their ranks often enough that their numbers won't be overwhelming when the big ones come out to play. And you've certainly helped on that front. Let's report our victories to Tesling, shall we? Alice tells me you've helped out on our patrol. You have my thanks. And my apologies for leading you from one battle to another, ever since the moment we met. In any case, I'm glad to see the two of you found each other. You have no idea how badly Alice has missed her company. Everything is always, if Aki were here, she would... That's an exaggeration, and I don't sound like that either. I was simply trying to view matters from another perspective, and I respect Aki's methods. You like me. Honestly, after seeing her action, I can understand why. The way she leaps into the fray without hesitation, it really is something to behold. I might be a little smitten myself. I'm only teasing, though I've no doubt she deserves all the admiration she gets, just as you do. I'd love to lay out a welcome meal, but the duties I put off when I went to the market were still waiting for me. Ugh. There are 101 things that need doing. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting here with Alice? Wouldn't twiddle our thumbs while you work yourself to death? Surely there's something we can help you with. I could do with a hand, it's true. Thank you. You can start by helping me sort out the larder, Alice. While we do that, could you tend to a few patients, perhaps? There are 3 in particular I meant to visit. It's just a matter of saying a few words to them and seeing that their skin isn't caked in sand. Their names are Pano, Taran, and Halric. They may not give much in the way of response, but I promise they'll be pleased to meet someone new. Thank you. Totten glances up at you blankly, but you notice the tension in his face eases slightly. Ulrich remains utterly still as he wiped the sand from his cheek. The texture of his skin has hardened into something akin to plaster. Wow, that's crazy. You look like just a kid, too. Aww. You've seen the patients. How were they? Good, that's good. I knew they would enjoy meeting you. I am concerned about Ulrich, though. I'll have to speak of the other carers, but I think his time might be near. We shall leave you to have that discussion then. I was going to take Aki to Mortsuk if you have any errands there that need doing. Well, I suppose there is one thing. Would you pick up a nectarine from the market's place? Cassard's caravan just passed through, so Ron should have some fresh food. Come then, there's something I want you to see. Right after we stop at Ron's stall, of course. Oh, I guess I could just... Should I be a cheapskate and just... far? It's not that far. I'm running low. I don't want to pay the teleportation fee. Run. Please don't make me eat another weird food again. Oh. I had to click again. Oh, back again, are you? Need another taste of Ronron's wares? Please no, please no. Actually, we're looking to buy a nectarine. Do you have any in stock? Oh yes, nectarines, peaches, and grapes. Fresh and juicy. Now, why did she just give me those? Given how richly you cracked your coin purse with me, I might still owe you food. Here, take this one free of charge. Ah, nice of you. Gods, I've never seen a Mort merchant give away something for nothing before. How much coin did you spend here? I ate so much bread. So much mushy bread. Oh yes, I'll take a jar of honeyed worms as well. I'll say. Oh no, they're not for me. It's an offering of sorts. The worms, if you please. Only the best regulars for you. Come again, my friends. God, regulars. Right, that's our shopping tourist taken care of. Let's head up past the aviary to the main tower. The view I want to show you can only be seen from its very top. There we go. Here are your precious worms. That buys us a trip to the top of the tower, does it not? Glazed Ricklers! You actually brought them! It's like right there. You don't have to go very far to get them yourself. I really shouldn't let you, but just this once, alright? Only once. Never fails, shall we? Just once.
Look, over there, where the wall is broken. Do you see what lies beyond?
Water? Well, it's not moving, actually. Aether sea.
That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white nothingness. Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance.
And here I was thinking the warrior of darkness was being metaphorical when he said that. No, very literally.
that nectarine you bought. It's Halric's favorite fruit. Most of the patients, Halric included, survived the attacks of powerful eaters. But their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed by light. The twisted state of the world itself just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally tends to equilibrium. But for these poor souls, the opposite is true. Sooner or later, every single one of them will turn. Tesleen and the patients, they all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far, before the eater within takes over. The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food.
Oh my gosh.
In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals.
I was wondering about that. It's so messed up.
I feel just as helpless as before. No matter how hard I fight, it's never enough. But it's a war
just
I
one
mean to
person.
wage nonetheless. Speaking of wars, do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed?
A nectarine for murder? Yeah.
Well, let's just say I had a few choice words for the Exarch concerning the timing of his summons. But even if the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandon you on the battlefield. So I swore that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here. And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless. On which note, it's time we headed back. The longer we keep Tesleen waiting, the harder this will be for her.
I'm glad I was able to show you that. When it comes to understanding the catastrophe which befell the first, one glimpse of the empty wasteland beyond the wall is more than enough. More than an hour of Urianche's lecturing. Poor Urianche, catching strays, even from here in this situation. And I needed you to know beyond a doubt that Tesleen has no other choice. The nectarine will be a kindness. It isn't just the threat posed to others. When a person becomes an eater, the pain appears to be excruciating. The carers are truly fond of their wards. It would spare them that suffering. It is their way of fighting back against a fate worse than death. Okay, I'll teleport. You're back. I hope you had a nice time. Did you manage to find a nectarine? Thank you. Alice's explained why I wanted this, has she? I can see it in your eyes. But we may not need it just yet. I spoke with the others and we decided to keep an eye on Halric for now. Guys, I think it's time. His skin was porcelain. And he didn't react at all. It was like he was a doll. Thanks. If you wait too much longer, I don't know if you can even eat the nectarine. Thanks to you, though, if his time does come suddenly, we'll be ready to send him on his way with a taste of happier days. And presumably he'll be eating his last meal before. Right? Well, nothing is going to happen for a little while yet, so let's see if we can't lighten the mood. We don't want our gloomy faces worrying the patients. I think it's time for that welcome meal, don't you? Take a seat and I'll make us a nice stew. Oh, stew.
Speak up if you'd like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
I'll have another bowl. Is that okay to say? I hope this doesn't come off as rude.
That's what I like to hear. Give me a moment to warm up the pot.
Yay, soup.
In a place like this, you learn to take what moments of happiness you can get. I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs.
Huh.
I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from arms to stay here. Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable, to receive the mercy of a painless death. When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one. It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
The Warrior of Darkness?
You've never heard the tale? I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrent could tell you a version of it. Warrior of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath. Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea. Well, that's the version I was taught anyway. It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
He's just invisible. He's a ghost.
Which is a good
Referring
thing,
to the same
surely.
person.
He sounds rather ominous.
Do you think so? I always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the Sin Eaters.
They're coming.
Oh. I knew something was ominous.
Desleen!
Oh boy.
Have you seen Halric? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
Okay, I'll say we have to go look for Alric. I don't know what's gone into him, but if he's wandering out there alone. Well, side search area isn't split up. Any idea where he might be headed? No, he's never done anything like this before. But it can't be a coincidence that the other patients are so agitated. They can sense something. In any case, let's keep the search close to the inn. Horik isn't very sure on his feet, so he won't have gone far. I'll search the east side. Please, Horik, please be alright. I'll cover the north and west then. You take everything from here to the south. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, it's a big ravine. You see no sign of Alric. Maybe he went further west. There's like a train thing there. You scan your surroundings in search of Alric, and suddenly find yourself under attack. Forgiven folly. Oh boy, that's nice. Seemed like a close one there. That worm is totally gonna notice us. And lizards.
Any sign of him? No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will.
Oh, wow.
Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty ones. Wherever it's going, it can only mean trouble. After it! There it is!
Uh-oh.
Is that... Oh no!
What?
Ulrich!
Damn.
We have to run!
No, what the heck?
No!
What a ass. Goddamn. Rapio. No, what the hell? I hate these stinking Sin guys. Oh, he's so gone.
We all deserve happiness. Wherever we can find it.
I just got
Time left
murdered.
to you is precious.
He's not a murderer.
No one should die in pain.
I mean, technically, yes, but
Mother,
not in like a bad way. Oh my god, that's so messed up. She's turning already? Oh, that's crazy. Ew, oh my god, that's fucked up. He's puking it out, what the heck? Oh, okay, that's insane. So I guess if you get attacked by these stronger ones, you don't even... Ew, that's so creepy. If you get attacked by these stronger ones, you don't even have any time. Oh, it's like it's like a... Ew, oh. It's like a caterpillar cone... What do you call it? Cocoon. Holy, that's fucked.
No, 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 no!
Oh my... Oh my gosh, she's still like talking. She has like a tiny bit of consciousness. That's fucked up. When her neck is so long. Oh my gosh. That's an insane thing to witness. Oh my god, poor Alice. was crazy. And Halric is still. Oh my god. How is this guy not turned yet? I'm sorry, Aki. I tried to tell the carers what happened, but I can't be the shoulder they lean on. Not like this. It's just so unfair. Tesling was always so cheery of the patients, telling them not to be scared, that there wouldn't be any pain. For all the people in the world to suffer such a fate. I imagine you're just as shocked as the rest of us, so I appreciate what you're doing here. Me? I can barely. I don't have the words. Without a body, we can't even give her a proper burial. And she cared about that sort of thing, about giving people the chance to say their goodbyes. I don't know for comfort. Halric is unresponsive as ever. He stands motionless, staring up into the sky, where the Sin Eaters made their escape. Thank you. What you're doing, it means a lot to them, to me. Sorry to interrupt. We realized we hadn't thanked you for rescuing Halric. You weren't hurt at all, were you? Hurt? There wasn't even a fight. It was too late, too slow. I thought I could protect you. You can't blame yourself for things beyond your control. You brought Halric back safe and sound. No one could have done any more. I'm sorry, but I've come to a decision. I won't be continuing in my role here. I hope you will forgive me for leaving you, and that you will delay Halric's last meal for as long as you possibly can. Not until it's too late, of course, just give him what time you can. We always do. Of course. She would have done the same. Farewell, Halric. Keep Tesling's words close to your heart. Wait, you're leaving this very moment? I understand how you must feel, but surely this is a bit hasty. Do you even have anywhere to go? I have a destination in mind, yes. And a purpose. Oh boy, Alice, don't do anything too reckless. This damned light, building without cease, is the reason we can't save those corrupted by the heaters. But what if we corrected the balance? Even if it were only little by little, even if it took years, it would surely make things better. Now hold on there. Everyone knows there's too much light, but how could you ever hope to get rid of it? You'd have to change the whole world. That's right. We should return to the Crystarium. I may not be able to repel the Eaters on my own, but I can still use the skills I have gained here to hurt them. To the Crystarium. Oh, the Red Sarai. Just making sure. Oh, wrong one. I was looking at that one. Well, now I'm hoping I wasn't wrong and Alisei is here. Would suck. Oh, it's looking like maybe not. I always forget when I have more than one quest open. I need to be a little bit more wary about that kind of thing. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat. I just... Okay, somewhere this way. Oh, but I think we have to go for the entrance first. Oh, I want to go up to that skeleton over there. What a goofy face, that cactus. You can go in it. Wow. Samuel's backbone. What is the lore here? Forgive me, Aki. I couldn't stay there a moment longer. But I was serious about what I said. While the men and women at the end battle against this blight with kindness, I must fight it in my own way, with steel. Miss Alizé, is there anything I can get to you? You're swiftest tomorrow. I need to return to the Quistarium immediately. As you wish. Well, here we are. Ugh, remind me to wear goggles if we ever fly over Amaring again. I've barely gotten the sand out of my eyes. But the wind did help to clear my head at least. I think I'm ready to meet with the Exarch. We need to talk about how we're going to wipe the Sin Eaters out, shall we? Okie dokie. Oh, I teleported my back to it, so I didn't realize. portal to the source. Has this always been here? I didn't even see that before. Thank you for seeking me out, Taki. It meant a lot to have you here at my side. Have you there at my side. I was tempted to set off again the moment we had decided upon a direction. But you have still to visit Alphino, haven't you? And if I know my brother, he'll be on the cusp of discovering something vital to our success. If he hasn't already, I'm content to stay here and consider our options for the time being. But don't keep me waiting too long, eh? Alphino, to the rich island. Your face is unknown to me. What business have you at my rookery? Signed by the Exarch, no less. Yes, I can provide you with an armaro for passage to Colusia. I'll pick you out a friendly boat. There, I was expecting a chocobo. That's news traveling. That's right. Mounts like my grey friend over there are a common sight in these parts. But I gather you hail from a further afield, more accustomed to chocobos, perchance. I hear there are a few places where they ride little else. Seeing as you are plainly accustomed to riding a Maro, plainly unaccustomed to riding a Maro, I think it's best I accompany you on this flight myself. Any zone worthy of the name could do it, of course, but the Exarch sent you to me. Ensuring your arrival safely is my responsibility. Gather your things and meet me at the Amara launch. One of the junior tamers will attend to you while I head to the mounts. That's how you go back and forth between the two worlds. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. I've just been teleporting. You want to fly in Amara to Colusia? Well, I suppose if Master Genmai is going with you. Right here, please. The Master should be along with the mount shortly. Aspiring Amara to be able to fly to the island.
The whistling breeze, mute. The pounding surf, frozen. Time itself takes a breath. At light's edge, all is perfectly still. The world captured in a painting, locked in a moment. Music, faint and fleeting, drifts coastward on the lifeless air. And in the distance, beyond the broken earth, a city beckons.
Oh. I was about to say that didn't seem very rich, but then they showed that. What an interesting look as. We are arrived. This is Cracked Shalt Beach, on the eastern coast of Clusia. You should be safe here for the present. Compared to the mainland, Sin-Eater attacks are far less prevalent, and the native beasts are not any more dangerous than elsewhere. It is the people you should be wary of. Spy you that city in the distance? That is Ulmor, the island's main settlement. It rivals the Crystarium in scale, and was once an ally in our battle against the abominations. For years, the Ulmoran elite have fancied themselves the masters of what remains our broken world. They have gone as far as to offer the leaders of other settlements their protection, if we bend the knee. But to say their ideals are questionable would be putting it mildly. The Crystarium is one among many who resist their heavy-handed authority, and while we are not at war, our relationship with Ulmor is strained at best. It may be wise to conceal your ties with the Exarch during your stay here, especially in the vicinity of the city. I am glad we understand each other. Now the Exarch has instructed me to divulge a secret that should make finding your friend a good deal easier. Listen closely. If you head south along the coast, you'll eventually come to a fisherman's shack. A friend of the Crystarium lives there, a man who goes by the name of Ivor. Ivor? Ivor keeps an eye on everything that happens in Glucia, and he'll be able to point you in the right direction. Just hand him a sprig of time. That will let him know you can be trusted. Here, this should be enough. Find your friend. I will stay here with you tomorrow until you're ready to return. Hobgoblin. Hang on a second. Isn't there another castle over there? On the other island. Wonder what that is. Oh my gosh, wow. Don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't. Here we go. How on earth did we get to that aetheryte? I'm guessing around. Yeah, see, there's another castle over there, right? What is that one? Maybe it's an abandoned one? We should go closer to that. Oh boy. Well, surely if I just keep going, they won't notice me. Or they will notice me, but they will, forget. Surely they will forget. Doesn't even feel like it's been that long. I might have to do the do a water break again. I'll take a few minutes. I hope no one's getting hit with anything. There's like a little lighthouse over there. Some farmland. That seems a bit difficult to tend to with all the monsters everywhere. The leaky keel. Buy a drink or out you go. The seats are paying for paying customers. The seats are empty right now. You're acting like you have a busy place. Local merchant. Delivery mobile, of course. They really are everywhere. Second. sorry. I'm back again. 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick water break and run the ad thing again for getting pre-roll off. I have to do it like every hour. So I'll BRB and I'll be back in 3 minutes. Okay. Is it all over now? Hope so. Seems to be on my end. Okay. I wish I could zoom in. I want to see everything that's around here. Oh, I've already tuned to this one, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're off. I don't think we missed anything here. I mean, nothing integral to the story, I know, but, just like seeing stuff. There's a waterfall. A giant... That guy over there. Quanda. Oh, there's one right here. I didn't notice that. We're definitely not supposed to be around here. I just like exploring. Just want to see everything. Probably won't be able to go into these houses, huh? Just wanted to check. Oh, there's another Eve right down there. Let's go where we're supposed to first. Oh boy. I was trying to time it so I went behind him, but I ended up turning around at the last moment. Oh, it's the shack here. Probably went far for no reason. What's you after? Fish? Crab? Think you got an eel in a barrel somewhere if you've... I've got an eel in a barrel somewhere if you got a taste for him. Oh, I do love a bit of thyme. Chuck some in the pan and it's like a bloody festival flavor. Now what it is it I can do for you? Can't say there's been any major upsets to report these past few weeks. Alphino? Eh? Oh, Alphino, eh? I know the one. Our young champion of the downtrodden. Ulmor is richer than all of Norvrant put together, but it's a different story for them as live outside the city. Most spend every waking moment just trying to stay alive, which makes your friend's declaration to help others stand out all the more. I can hazard a guess as to where he is now. Get a message to him. But you'll need somewhere quiet to meet, away from prying eyes. Make for Stilltide, that's the fishing village just up the path there. If you're looking for a rundown excuse for a tavern, the locals call the Leaky Keel. Wait there and I'll see that Alphino joins you. Oh, that's the one I was just at. There's another town though, too. Over near the entrance to the city. This your first time in a tavern? It's customary to buy a drink if you mean to loiter. What'll you be having? Oh. Oh, I'll have a mead. Sure. Fine choice. And what'll you be paying with? Well, now those are exotic. Where do you come by with coins like that? I'm sorry, dear, I don't doubt they have value, but I don't have a touchstone to test their purity, and not about to go begging for one from the neighbors, so we'll just have to come to some other arrangement. Here's an idea. There's a common to the north where we grow our vegetables, but lately the pest have been eating more of them than we have. What do you say of a bit of extermination work? I want you to squash any vermin you find, then visit the caretaker and give him an earful from me for sleeping on the job. He'll be in the old silo next to the fence, snoring like a snot. Do that for me, and you can laze about here as long as you like. Well, off we go. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Over here. No response. Maybe you need to knock louder. Perhaps the occupant is hard of hearing. We hear a faint squeaking from the room beyond. Time to burst in and save the day, brave adventurer. No one is home, and judging by the lack of furniture, they haven't been for some time. The knot scraps of vegetables on the floor suggest rats have taken up residence in their absence. Huh. Well, that doesn't seem good. Another one? How on earth did that get through? I don't know if that's going to delete or not. Oh, it finally did. Has a bit of a lag. Alright. Welcome back, dear. What did that good-for-nothing caretaker have to say for himself? Gone? Must have left to join the rest of the hopefuls. In Gate Town. Oh, is that all more? You don't have a clue what I'm talking about, do you? Here I was thinking you were another dreamer. Well, never mind all that. Take a seat wherever you like, dear. You've more than earned it. I'll even throw in another drink on the house.
And how is business today, Mistress Theva?
Oh, frenetic. Look, I have a new customer.
Tis good to see you, my friend.
Why does no one hug? They're all so stoic.
The barley seeds you wanted. They should produce a better harvest than the last.
What, just like that? Oh, Alfino, you really are a dear. Well, I'd best be tidying up some of those empty shacks before the pests move in. Keep an eye on the place while I'm out, eh?
It seems an age since last we spoke. Not since the prisoner exchange in Doma. And Yotsu.
That was a long time ago.
It has been even longer for me, of course, if you count the days I've spent here. But the time has only added to the relief I feel seeing you safe and well. Huh. Alize said much the same thing. I don't think I've ever had such a scolding. But I believe an exchange of news is in order. Come, Tell me of your arrival and all that came before. I see. Both the Exarch and Alisaie told me what they knew of events, but I had stubbornly clung on to the hope that all-out war might yet be avoidable. And poor Tataru. She must be sick with worry. We must endeavor to return as soon as we may. It would be nice to bring her good tidings for a change. But before we bid this world farewell, we must first ensure that it is not rejoined to the Source. We must prevent the 8th Umbral Calamity. Urianger's vision of the future has, I fear, every chance of coming true. By his description, the catalyst for the Calamity was a formless and deadly weapon employed by the Garlean Empire. Which can only mean one thing. Black Rose. Gaius was telling you the truth. When we were on the trail of the Ascians, we saw evidence that the gas was being manufactured once more. Gaius was adamant that the project had been scrapped. But so long as there are wars to be waged, there will always be those determined to win by any means. And thus simply destroying the existing stores of Black Rose would do little to alter fate's course. In that sense, our involuntary journey here to the First was something of a boon. Together with the Exarch, we've developed a theory as to how we believe the rejoining will be set in motion. I'm sure Urianger himself will cover the subject in more detail. But I can tell you the process requires that both worlds, the Source and the First, be facing an existential threat. One being Sin Eaters, of course. They are a menace that I would dearly love to remove, and not just to avert a calamity. I may be a stranger to this world, but I will not stand idly by and let innocent people be slaughtered. That is what brought me to the gates of Yulmore. Ignoring its pretensions as a kind of capital city to what remains of the world, it is nonetheless a center of power and authority. If any solutions are to be found, I believe our search should begin there. What say you, old friend? Hungry for another adventure? And so we take to the road once more.
Assuming you have no objections, let us make our way directly to the city outskirts. If we time our arrival just right, you may be lucky enough to see why I have yet to set foot in Ulmore, despite my best efforts to do so. Wow, really? Ah, come from here we must head west, and then cross a small bridge. I hope I can go there. Looks so interesting. Despite how insane it is that they have some sort of test process, I guess, to let people in. Lucia seems peaceful, does it not? Almost familiar. I had a similar impression of the Crystarium. Even in this distant world, people are much the same. To think that whenever a calamity struck the source, reflections such as this one, for all of its culture and history, was being erased from existence. No, get away from me! Over there. Look like someone's in trouble. Uh-oh. Oh my god, this smells like purple wings. Or maybe it's just the light of the... It might just be the light. I'll thank the fates you. Look out! My poor heart. Thank you, young miss. Ah, there you are. In my haste, I lost my bearings, but I see you have the situation well in hand. Fine work. Are you all right, madam? Just a few bruises from where I fell. Nothing compared to what was in store for me before this brave soul came to my rescue. And honestly thought I was done for. My feet are not as swift as they once were, and I knew there was no one left to hear me scream. Not that I'd let that stop me. I should probably leave my old house behind and keep up aside while more of the rest of them. Doubt those fancy lords and ladies would welcome an old crone like me. Still, even a shack near the gate has to be safer than staying here. One would hope. Either way, I suggest you avoid wandering alone, lest you make the Sin Eater's task any easier. Thank you again. You saved my life. Now I'm sure a strapping lass like you has little to fear, but I wouldn't linger long in this place. There's not to be had up here but cobwebs and memories. 'Tis as the lady says. Many in these parts have abandoned their homes to live in no more shadow. Should the Sin Eaters descend upon this region, there are precious few with the strength to fight them off. Speaking of which, what have you been told of these monsters? Yes. Alice would be well qualified to speak on the subject. Compared to Amaring, Colosia is almost a Havian. But as you saw, we cannot let our guard down. Had you arrived but a moment later, the Sin Eaters would have claimed another victim. Still, we have won a small victory this time, at least. Now shall we press on? We need to return to where the road forks and follow the path that leads west. Hmm? Going that way. What about those houses over there? I haven't actually been there. Oh, never mind. I'm so bad at... I don't know how I got mixed up like that. The whale's bridge. Wow.
That gate up ahead is known as the Open Arms, and Yulmore itself lies beyond.
Oh, you more.
This, meanwhile, is the aptly named Gate Town, the dwelling place of the many desperate souls who hope to be chosen to live in the city proper.
Ah, I thought I recognized you. Brought a new friend, eh? I'll bet you got a trick or two up your sleeve. Maybe even 3. Care to show me?
She's not here to compete. Leave her be.
What? I was only making conversation.
Compete.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please!
Oh my god. What the heck? Why are they just like that?
Greetings to our hopeful petitioners, one and all! Yulmore extends its warmest regards. Let it be known that a lady of distinction wishes to dine on fish divine. We seek a master culinarian who can guarantee seafood perfection. Dazzle the matron with your delicious dishes, and life in the city will be yours to enjoy, even on days when fish is not on the menu. Who among you will answer the call? Name yourself or another. We might not at all.
Just an indentured servant, son.
Was there anyone?
What about that girl?
Do you recall how I said Yulmore was a center of power and authority? Well, that is not the only reason for its fame. It is also known as the City of Final Pleasures. The noble and the wealthy who survived the flood gathered here to live out the rest of their days in decadent abandon. A poor man could sooner pass through the Iron Needle than Yulmore's gates. The only way the common folk can enter this perverted paradise is if they fulfill the whim of one of the privileged. And so they are picked over like market produce.
What a catch! We'll not be throwing this one back.
Ew.
Having seen your all too obvious charms, we welcome you with open arms. Come, join us in the city of splendor and live out your life in an ecstasy of endeavor. Oh,
Oh, just look at those expectant faces. What could you possibly be waiting for? Well, well, what have we here? An extra share of meal to celebrate our newest resident!
What the? You might as well not even bother then. Weirdos.
For you.
Oh, never mind. At least I thought it was just one that they're sharing. Still fucked up, but...
Meal is a foodstuff which Yulmore routinely doles out to the people of Gatetown, and apparently a staple for its citizens as well. Many here rely on it to survive in these times of scarcity. Yet the whole arrangement just seems... well, let's just say it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
What's that? Oh my gosh, there's more than one town. Tomra up here, and right. Must be the one I can see from around here. I'll have to end soon, but I'll just explore this area a little bit. What's that there? Oh, what am I looking at behind there? Like a bunch of shipwrecks? And see if I can... Ah. Okay, I should end here. Maybe not such a short stream. I mean, it wasn't super long or anything, but longer than I expected. I'm glad for it. I got to explore and do a lot of things. It was really fun. Can't wait to play more. I'll stream again soon. Have a good night or day. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Good night. I appreciate you being here. Bye bye.